Brand new programming on Unity Radio Online.
Uni Radio Online, and you're here with presenters Drifty and
Emma.
And right now we're at the Godwin Lawson's Foundation event that's taking place here on Saturday. And so far being here, the presence, seeing everyone, seeing the mother of Godwin actually talk about the whole situation itself and how they could help youth with the foundation they set up in place, teaming up with Tottenham Hotspurs and Oxford University. It's seeing a lot of turnout by actually youth actually living in Haringey, Tottenham and Enfield themselves. And so far I think it's been a good turnout.
Yeah,
What do you think?
it looks like it has been a good turnout. It looks like it has a positive outcome and loads of young people and it looks like it's made a difference.
Literally, I think it has, because one of their aims is actually through football is actually to get people to become more together
And
together is the word.
work as a team.
But no, so far they're actually outside, as you can see, playing football matches and stuff like that. So it's a real good look today. And all we hope is that actually youth actually come together through, it could be through sports, media, anything, to come together and actually become one, because we are one nation at the end of the day. And this is Uni Radio Online.
Thank you.
Unity Radio Online. It's your boy Change, Sergio, aka, actually, you don't need to worry about it right now. We're in the Godwin Lawson Foundation, and I've got our guest here with me. Your name is?
Nick Purchard.
And Nick Purchard, what do you do?
I work for the Premier League as Community Development Executive.
And what is your actual role there? Like, how do you partake in exercises and stuff like that?
So the Premier League provides funding to all the club's community foundations to deliver programs. So, for example, the Premier League Kicks program, which we're part of today. So Spurs are delivering this tournament as part of that program, and there's 7 other clubs here, also from the Kicks program, who are delivering to young people across the country.
Okay, and what are you actually doing here today?
Just supporting the clubs, really. It's nice to get the clubs together. It gives me an opportunity to talk to 8 clubs at the same time, which is quite a rarity, and just find out how they're getting on. Talk to the young people as well, see how they appreciate the programme, and see if there's any changes we need to make at the national level.
Have you spoken to any young people so far in your day?
1 or 2, yeah. I've managed to catch a couple from QPR and West Ham. They seem to be enjoying it.
By any chance, do you scout for new talent and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah. In fact, just this week, one of our guys from West Ham has been picked up by Charlton, and I was with Spurs yesterday, and they were telling me they've got 9 young people from the programme that have been picked up by their academy. So there are people coming through the system.
Okay, that's cool. Do you have a message for the youth for around the world, actually, not just in Tottenham, because we have gun and knife crimes everywhere, and as you know, we are trying to stop knife crimes and any crime. So you have a message?
I think the message from the Premier League really is that there are so many other things that can be done rather than getting involved in this sort of behaviour. There's so many different paths now for young people to take, and hopefully by offering some opportunities, and the likes of the Tottenham Foundation offering opportunities, we can help those people make right choices and good choices, so they don't fall in with the wrong people and end up in the wrong place.
And how effective do you think sport is on youth? Because we're always trying to bring out a positive message here, and it is a football ground.
The thing about sport, and football in particular, is that it engages people. So 14, 15, 16-year-old lads who would probably be difficult to engage in any other walk of life, football gets them. The brand of the football club, Tottenham, brand, immediately pulls people in. So they're able to engage people, and using that engagement through football and sport, we can then give messages like we've done today, whereby we look at knife crime, gun crime, and those sorts of issues, serious issues. But because we've got them there, we can do that, whereas otherwise it'd be very difficult to engage.
Well, it's good to know that you'd be helping around and looking after youth, because that's what we need. Positive messages, positive people in our borough and everywhere around the world. So thank you for your interview, and we'll see you around.
Thank you very much.
Unity Radio, that was me, Sergio. Peace.
Brand new programming on Unity Radio Online.
Unity Radio Online, it's your boy Sergio Fernandez, and we are here at the Godwin Lawson Foundation. I have got another guest with me today. Could you introduce yourself, please, sir?
Yeah, my name's Paul Kendall. I'm NGB Relationship Manager at Sport England.
And what do you do there?
Good question. I suppose specifically my role is managing our investment and our relationship with national governing bodies of sport, so organisations like England Basketball, the Amateur Boxing Association, to name one of 46. So I work with various sporting bodies, and I also manage our relationship with, for example, the Premier League, and our investment into the Premier League Kicks programme, which many of the teams that are here taking part in the Godwin Lawson Memorial Cup today are from that background, from the Kicks programme at their respective clubs.
Okay, so what are you actually doing here today then, with the youth and everything in the football teams?
Okay, well, I suppose it's really just the opportunity to see some of our investment working with the Premier League firsthand, seeing what difference it's making to some of the young people that are taking part, participating in sport. We want to more people to participate on a regular basis. We're on about creating a sporting habit for life, and you know, some of the additional messages that are so important to some of the areas, particularly around knife crime, for example, as an additional message for us, which is important to get across as well.
Okay, and how do you think that sports can affect the way we stop knife crimes around the world?
Well, it's I suppose from our perspective, and hence our relationship with the Premier League, is that the hook of Premier League clubs and within their local communities is such a strong one, to actually use that as that initial hook to get young people involved, wanting to take part in sport, is so strong, so powerful, and that's what we want to have some part of, to then use sport as that message where we can deliver these type of messages, such as Paul Hanniford's session that we've got, some of the workshops that we've got going on with the police today, and Yvonne's initial message today from the Godwin Lawson Foundation as well.
Okay, that's cool. So, thank you for your interview, by the way. Had you play any football yourself?
A long time ago, unfortunately. So my playing days are over now.
You're a professional. I've seen you on TV one day.
No more, Sergio.
Okay then. Well, it was nice to interview you and everything. I hope you enjoy yourself around here today and you find what you're looking for.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Unity
much.
Radio Online. This is Sergio. Peace.
Brand new programming on Unity Radio Online.